Sunram finds it. OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament Semifinals here today inside the bubble in Valley City. It's the Valley City Highlanders of Division A at 2-1 on the season, going up against the Mayport CG Patriots of Division B at 2-3. Winner of this game has a date in the championship on Saturday at 4:30. Valley City with a 78-60 win over White Shield back on Tuesday, led by the 26 of Bryson Heck. While for the Mayport CG Patriots, they picked up a win against Weimar Lidgewood 57-40, led by the double-double of Noah Dabano in the win. Again, the loser of this game will play for third at 3 o'clock. On Saturday, winner will play at 4:30. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here from the bubble in Valley City. This is our pregame show, again brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Start it today. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, players to watch, that and more still to come here on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and the 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
As we continue on our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Some of the matchups here, Mayport CG does have size in their starting lineup. A lot of underclassmen, though. 6'4" Dabano, you got a 6'1" Perkins. Weaver at 6'3" here, but they don't necessarily have what Valley City has in a Jack Dieterle who stands at 6'7". The question is, who's going to guard Bryson Heck? The show kind of runs through Heck of Valley City. He can be a playmaker. He can be a maestro. The 6'4" senior guard with 26 points and 2 threes. They had a really good balance scoring with Mike and Matson with 20 points and a double-double of a Dieterle for Valley City. Valley City against White Shield back on Tuesday. It was an up-and-down tempo style of game. We'll see if Mayport CG can kind of slow them down a little bit here with the style of play that Coach Taylor Kunkel wants here for the Patriots. For the Patriots, again, a double-double of Noah DeBano. They're going to rely on him to do that. He can shoot the three. He can get it to the paint. Brooker Johnson is a shooter. Alongside with him, a Weaver with a nice performance in terms of rebounds. And Wyatt Perkins can be a playmaker as well. But the key for Mayport CG back on Tuesday was coming off the bench. Case Judish with 3 main three-pointers, 11 points. We'll see if the Patriots can get that type of productivity off the bench again one more time here against the Valley City Highlanders. More of an up-and-down tempo game, probably going to favor Valley City a little bit, but not to say Valley City can't muck it up as well, because the Patriots, they held Weimar Lidgewood to 40 points in their 57-40 win back on Tuesday. So that is a little bit of the matchups, some of the players to watch out for one more time for Valley City. Back on Tuesday, the three-headed monster was Bryson Heck, Mike and Matson, and Jack Dieterle for the Mayport CG Patriots. Noah DeBano, you had Bricker Johnson who can put it up with the best of them, and Wyatt Perkins all had 13 or more points in the win for the Patriots. That is our Irie Insurance pregame show. We come back after this. Starting lineup, send the opening tip from Valley City.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Looking for a college experience where you can get a degree and make a difference? Valley City State University is the top public regional college in North Dakota, as ranked by U.S. News & World Report. Visit today at vcsu.edu/visit.
And that does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Start it today. Again, that is IrieInsurance.com from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you as we take a look at our starting lineups here for the Mayport CG Patriots, head coach by Taylor Kunkel. They'll go like this. Noah DeBano here, a 6-foot sophomore forward for Mayport CG, out in their red uniforms with the blue numerals and lettering outlined in white. Connor Doctor as well, the 6-foot sophomore guard. From there, you have Wyatt Perkins, the 6'1" sophomore guard, stretch forward, also can play in the backcourt. From there, Bricker Johnson, a 6-foot freshman. And rounding off the starting lineup here will be Sam Weaver, the 6'3" sophomore forward. So DeBano, Doctor, Perkins, Johnson, and Weaver. Mayport CG through 5 games, averaging 54 points per contest defensively, giving up 59. As we turn our attention to the Valley City Highliners, As would you expect in town, a nice crowd here for Valley City. They'll go like this, and a 6'1 junior is Mike and Matson. Matson, the 6'1 junior. Bryson Heck, the 6'4 senior guard in the backcourt, as Valley City in their home white uniforms with the Columbia blue numerals and lettering outline in the royal blue. Also from there, Finn Doctor, the 6-foot sophomore guard. You have Tegan Zahn, the 6-foot senior forward, and Jack Dieterle, the 6'7 junior center. So one more time, Matson, Heck, Dr. Zahn, and Dieterle. Valley City head coach Jim McDaniel with a mark of 2 wins and 1 loss on the season. So far through 3 games, averaging 66 defensively, giving up 65. Roger Kozowski, Ron Nudell, and then from there, Mr. Kirk Olson are our officials here in game number 3 today, as Roger Kozowski will put this one in the center circle. Dabano of Mayport CG and Dieterle of Valley City. It's the Highlanders and the Patriots here on YourLiveEvent.com as we get you ready for game number 3, opening tip at 6:20. And this one is going to be won eventually here by the Patriots as they will bring it in the front court. Spinning their way is Weaver inside. This shot will be off the mark. Weaver put back off the window, no, after another miss by Perkins, and Mayport CG comes up empty. Bryson Heck up the other side of the floor. This one goes to Finn Doctor. Doctor will leave it here to the top as they give it back to Bryson Heck. Heck driving kick to Tegan Zahn. Zahn with the screen back to Doctor here to the baseline as they work it on the interior to Dieterle. Dieterle on the spin off the window and count it. Dieterle with an and one. Chase Miller and Joey Hughes with you on this Thursday late afternoon as the Maple River team is chowing down on some pizza from across the way. That's the cool thing about a game gets done like this. You see some folks come back with some fast food, some different options that maybe they don't have in different towns. Free throw opportunity is up and in. Dieterle now with 3 points. Mayport CG again out of Division B, Region 2. Valley City out of Division A, Region 1. Patriots in the front court. Johnson taking the rub screen by Dabano as they work it left-handed side to Perkins. Perkins trying to get by his man. Does. Shot partially deflected here by Bryson Heck as the Highlanders want to run in transition. Heck to Matson. Mikan coming off a 20-point performance on Tuesday night. Gets the shot off. No rebound. Dieterle off the window, and Dieterle trying to leave where he left off back on Tuesday with that double-double of 18 points and 15 rebounds. Foul will come across on Bricker Johnson. That'll be his first, the team's second. And foul opportunities here for Dieterle. This is already his second and third free throw attempt on our Bank North scoreboard. Free throw is up, and that'll be short. Free throw number 2 upcoming here for Dieterle. Highlanders went 8 of 15 from the free throw line in their win over White Shield back on Tuesday. Free throw attempt here is up, and that'll be long off the iron, and a rebound to Dabano. So Dabano able to clear the loose miss. You know, for Valley City, continuing this man defense. Perkins to Johnson. Dabano posting up, guarded by Bryson Heck. Here's a bounce pass. 3-pointer here for the Patriots. It'll go long by Connor Doctor, and a rebound to Dieterle. That's his third. Bryson Heck will see this one across the timeline, guarded there by Wyatt Perkins. Heck thought about a dribble pullback, now to Doctor as they're able to give it to Zahn. Zahn at the right wing, back to Heck. Heck on the baseline here, back to Zahn, and we'll have a foul. This will be on the floor against the Patriots. Foul will come across Noah Dabano. That'll be his first, team's third, and already the Patriots with 3 fouls just over a minute and a half into the quarter. Heck, bounce pass. Doctor open off the window, good for 2. Finn Doctor gets in the scoring column here. As it's now a 5-0 lead in favor of Valley City. Bricker Johnson in the front court, right-handed side as this one goes to Weaver. Dabano in the short corner, jumper, that'll go long, and a rebound to Mike and Matson. Matson in the front court, now it's a 3-on-2. Pops it past to Doctor. Doctor on the interior to Dieterle. Dieterle coming off the window, got it to go. Dieterle with 5 and a timeout on the floor. 5:55 remaining. Oh, no timeout, excuse me. As we'll have a officials time with this one coming across. So checking out here will be Bricker Johnson. So just a officials timeout here. 7-love early. Valley City 3 of 4 shooting from the floor. The Patriots, they stand at 0 for 5. So Patriots digging themselves a little bit of a hole here, and give credit to where credit's due. Valley City been right on cue so far in the opening 2 minutes. Still early in this one in the first. Patriots, we'll see it to cross Kitchen, who checks in. Kitchen off the bench. 3! That's how you make a substitution here for Taylor Kunkel. Points off the bench, right on cue. And the Patriots are back within 2 possessions. Matson here in the front court. Matson backdoor on the flex cut there for Bryson Heck. Got it to go. Heck with his first field goal of the evening. The Highlanders lead it by 6. Just kind of ISO on one side with the point guard. Heck makes a move, able to go on the back cut and make his way to the paint. Dabano taking the screen, thinking about a 3, thought better of it as Dieterle helps him out. Now to Kitchen here. Kitchen, left-handed side. This one will be deflected. Look out in the second and third row. This will go out of play, and a ball will stay with the Patriots. Patriots with Dabano on the far sideline here for Mayport CG. Will inbound this one as he does to Doctor. Doctor here at the top, left-handed side to Weaver. Weaver taking the ball screen as this one will be handed off to Wyatt Perkins out of bounds. And Valley City being active defensively as Johnson will check in. Coming out will be Connor Doctor here. And the Patriots with Wyatt Perkins to inbound it. They won't have too much time with Johnson. 5 seconds now to Perkins. Perkins with 4. Perkins takes a couple of screens. Perkins rising from 15. That'll go long in Dieterle with this 4th rebound of the contest. Doctor here crossing the timeline, pushes this one to Tegan Zahn. Zahn able to spin. Shot will be long. Rebound tapped by Weaver, but good job by Dieterle hustling after it and regaining a possession here for Valley City. The Highliners with a win against White Shield and Botno so far this season. Shot will be off the mark by Madsen. Rebound to Perkins. Bounce pass to Johnson to Dabano. That's how you run the floor. Layup for 2. Noah Dabano now has 5. It's 9-5 with 4.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter of play. Finn Doctor, right-handed side for Valley City to Bryson Heck. Heck losing this one. Perkins comes away with a steal back-to-back stops here for the Patriots as Johnson brings in the front court and Mayport CG with a chance to make this a 1-possession game. Kitchen passes inside to Dabano. Dabano leaves it. Here goes Weaver. Right wing triple on the way. That'll go long. Rebound here underneath to Tegan Zahn. Zahn with the loose ball. Hands it off now to Doctor up the court. Doctor crossing over, goes between the legs, behind the back, and then leaves it to Madsen. Heck trying to get by Wyatt Perkins, who's trying to stick to him like glue. This one, nice little pass on the way from Doctor to Madsen. Got it. They're pretty much face guarding Bryson Heck, which means there's going to be no help when his defender is able to cut for Bryson. So doing a nice job was Madsen to attack. Nice little slip pass on the way as he gets the assist. Are the 2 points for Madsen, the assist coming by Doctor, that is. Mayport CG in the front court here as this one goes on the short wing. Perkins to Dabano. Dabano open on the baseline. Dabano crossing over right to left, and we're going to have an illegal hold on the way here for Mayport CG by Perkins. It'll be his first and the team's 4th. Weaver will check out as Case Judish will check in for the Patriots. Valley City with Madsen, Heck, Doctor, Dieterle, and Zahn, their original starting 5 on the floor here. So far, 5 players have gone for the Highlanders, 7 in the game here for Mayport CG. It's a scrum underneath, and out of bounds was going to be Mayport CG's Wyatt Perkins. Heck was going after it with Perkins. That's been a fun matchup so far, offense, defensively in this half court. Heck will inbound it, as they will. Gives it back up top to Zahn, left-handed side, as this one goes to Madsen. Madsen at the right wing, skips it to Doctor. Doctor ripping it through left to right. Paint opens up. Doctor on the drive, and a block shot by Dabano. Dabano gives this one to Johnson now. Johnson in the front court for the Patriots. Back to Dabano. Dabano at the high post, and this will be a blocking foul on Bryson Heck. Heck will pick up his first, team's first. This one will be a blocking foul, and this will be on the floor before the shot, as this will be on the baseline on the inbounds here for Mayport CG. Patriots will see this one to Dabano. Dabano coming off that flex screen as Perkins as he taps it, trying to give it to Judish, but out of play to turnover here for the Patriots. Patriots shot 37% from the floor in their win against Wyoming Lidgerwood. They went 5 of 18 from beyond the arc. Valley City shot 62% from the floor against White Shield. They went 4 of 9 from the three-point line. Highliners left-handed side to Bryson Heck, who rips it through. Heck taking a dribble, looks for a teammate. Tegan's on, and this one will be a turnover on Valley City. You've already had a handful in this first quarter play. For those of you that are just joining us, Highliners jumped out to a 7-0 lead in the opening 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Since then, Mayport CG has found their balance here against Valley City. Right-handed side goes to Kitchen. Kitchen, 3 points off the bench so far for Taylor Kunkel's club. Case Judish left-handed side. Patriots a little stagnant offensively. Dabano reverse it to Bricker Johnson. Now this one goes to Perkins. Perkins able to spin. Perkins going up against Madsen. No. Rebound will be in the hands of Perkins. Perkins then to the left-handed side to Dabano. Dabano not realizing Judish was behind him, and Dabano hits the railing on the far side here inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. I'll make sure he's all right as he went after the loose ball again. And Dabano kind of trying to check to make sure he's all right again after going into that second to third row on the far side with that railing. So 11-5 here. Well, it's become a little bit more of a rock fight the last couple of minutes as Valley City will leave this to left-handed side to Tegan Zahn. Zahn at the left baseline on the interior to Madsen. Madsen back to Zahn here on the baseline. Bounce pass to Dieterle. Dieterle reverse it to Finn Doctor. Doctor with it, able to spin. Back to Zahn here. Shot clock getting to single digits. Zahn on the interior. Shot is up and shots off the mark. Rebound to Dabano. Mayport CG here with Bricker Johnson. Johnson left-handed side of Judish. Judish will step into a three-pointer left wing. This will go off the iron, and Heck corrals the loose ball. Heck in the front court. Heck going hard down the paint. Heck off the mark. No rebound. Dieterle put back, but Dabano with the block, but Dieterle stays with it for two. Dieterle with already 7 points and 5 rebounds here in this first quarter. Mayport CG with Dabano taking the rub screen. Dabano to the baseline. Judish is there. Judish looking for a teammate back to Dabano. He'll rise. Rainbow three. That'll go long. Rebound here will be on the deck, and eventually we'll get a jump ball. The arrow makes its way to Valley City, and the Highlanders defensively can hold for the final shot of the quarter if they desire. Patriots with Weaver will check in the game as Dabano will check out. Dabano will get looked at here by the training staff, just making sure he's all right again after running in that far side in that second to third row. So looks to be all right. Maybe just has a little bit of a cut. Flex screen. Ball will go right-handed side to Madsen. Madsen gets walled off there at the free throw line. Back to Madsen. Madsen on the spin at the right wing. Bounce pass to Dieterle. Dieterle high off the window. Got it to go for two. Dieterle now with 9. It's to a 10-point contest. Mayport CG will skip this one to Johnson. Johnson with 6 seconds. Johnson to the baseline to Judish. Judish right wing three on the way. That'll go short. Rebound here by Doctor, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. It's the Valley City Highlanders 15, the Mayport CG Patriots 5 here on the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament.
Stay up today all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
High school basketball here today in Valley City. It's 15-5. Highlanders over the Mayport CG Patriots here in this first quarter play. Highlanders led with 4 players in the scoring column to 9 points by Dieterle. Mayport CG had 2 players in the scoring column led by the 3 of Cross Kitchen. Dieterle, a tournament high 15 rebounds in one game after the first day as we're entering day number 2 here. Going into the paint, leaving it is Johnson. Johnson at the right wing, now back to Judish. Judish will see this one here after the screen as Judish looking for a backdoor, gives it to Weaver. Weaver back to left wing, three-pointer for Case. That'll go short, rebound for Dieterle as he just continues to add on to the rebounds here for Valley City. Bryson Heck to Finn Doctor. Doctor at the left wing, bounce pass to Madsen. Madsen looking back for Doctor here as Doctor will stay with it. Bryson Heck going backdoor on the cut by Perkins. Bryson Heck to the paint. He had to work for it, but Heck gets the 4 points. Bryson just doesn't stop moving. He's like the Energizer Bunny. Put a pair of double A's in him, he can go for a while. 17-5. This one will go to the baseline to Weaver. Weaver gives it back up top as this one goes to Judish. Judish at the right wing, sagging a little bit defensively. There's Valley City. Now back to Johnson. Johnson here at the top of the key. Johnson gives this one to Judish here as the shot clock makes its way to single digits. Weaver at the left wing, bounce pass to Perkins. Back to Weaver, now to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Valley City, but the Highlanders packing it in. Judish, three-pointer off the iron, no. Rebound for Weaver. Weaver trying to go back up over Dieterle, now gives it right-handed side. This one will be in the hands of Connor Doctor. Doctor left-handed runner, can't get it, and another board by Dieterle. Good ball movement by Mayport CG, but as we alluded to, the Highlanders packing in defensively. Mike and Madsen on the baseline. Madsen on the kick to Doctor. Doctor leaves this one at the left wing to Heck. Heck will rise through the left baseline. 3. That's one will go long. Rebound here for the Patriots. And Patriots trying to get back on the board here offensively, but they turn over as then Heck just had kind of the shoe bowl out underneath them. This one will go off the window. Rebound is loose, and this one will go to Mike and Madsen as Madsen will go up the other side of the floor. And bodies hitting the deck with Tegan Zahn and also with him with Johnson. I think we did have a blown-out shoe. It is a blown-out shoe here for Bryson Heck. So Heck has his right wing, his right shoe. Again, this one will go out, so they will have to get a new shoe into the game. Some new Nikes are here as they'll take a look at a fresh set of Nikes here as Bryson Heck takes a look at the crowd and getting some new shoes, and we'll be ready to go. Don't see that too often, but it does happen. Mike and Madsen, he'll rise. Three-pointer, that'll go long. Rebound to DeBono. DeBono will see this one now for Mayport CG. So for the Patriots, Bryson Heck is on the bench getting a tire change. As you will see this now for the Patriots. Bounce pass inside. DeBono on the inside off the window for 2. Noah DeBono back into the game. Good to see for Mayport CG. Back to 10 points right now as Heck just throws the shoe over to his dad as they have the Nikes. Again, getting part number 2. Is that the role of parents nowadays? Have the shoes for the second unit, so to speak, the JV version to come in? Turnover on Valley City. Mayport CG will see this in the front court here for DeBono. DeBono trying to find a teammate, does to Johnson. Johnson will utilize this one and a blocking foul on Doctor. That'll be Finn's first and the team's first of the quarter. As Cross Kitchen will check into this game. Contest that got underway about 20 minutes ago, just under 20 minutes ago here in Valley City. Make sure on our halftime show, we'll talk about that when we come back as we have a timeout here for head coach Jim McDaniel. 5:17 to play here in the first half. It's 17-7 on your liveevent.com.
The vision of the Findlay Sharon Public School is to educate today's learners for tomorrow's world. The mission of the students and staff is to have the power, pride, opportunity, wisdom, effort, and relationship to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Through this effort, students at the Findlay Sharon Public School will become well-rounded, confident, and responsible individuals who aspire to achieve their full potential. To learn more, visit FindlaySharonSchool.com.
17-7 on the Bank North scoreboard. Find a branch or location near you with Bank North. Been a trusted financial partner for generations. Go to banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank. 17-7 Highlanders. Bryson Heck with those new shoes back into the game. As this one will leave it to the left-handed side of Bricker Johnson. Johnson down to DeBono. DeBono to the right-handed side to Kitchen. Cross with the cross. This Kitchen looking for a teammate. Finds one up top here as they're able to reverse it left wing as that'll go to Connor Doctor. Doctor with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass here to the near side of Johnson. Johnson with it now to DeBono. DeBono to the baseline here looking for the step back. No. Bryson Heck able to get the steal. Heck able to spin. Heck will see this in the front court as he does. Sees it to Madsen. He'll rise. Right wing three-pointer. Banks it in. Mike and Madsen, not sure if he called it. Does not matter. It's 3 either way. Highlanders lead it by 13. Mayport CG was down 15-5 entering play here in the quarter as Bricker Johnson, and we'll see an illegal screen here for DeBono. Nope, this one will actually go against Mayport CG, on Bricker Johnson. So this will be Johnson on the clear out. That'll be his second. Well, someone was picking up their second between DeBono and Johnson. Connor Doctor will check into the game now for the Patriots. Highliners in control right now, up by 13. They've led throughout the entirety of this game so far. Back cut by Bryson Eck. Good help by Johnson. Kick open 3. Doctor. This one will go long. Rebound though for Tegan Zahn. Then who does it go off of? It'll go off of Weaver. So Zahn off of Weaver. Taylor Kunkel thought that it ricocheted from Weaver to Zahn on the baseline, but it did not, according to Ron Nudell. Highlanders shooting 47% so far from the floor. Mayport CG at 17%. That's been the difference in this contest. Bounce pass across the way. Dieterle on the inside against DeBono, but Noah goes straight up and gets a piece of it. And it will be a block shot for DeBono as Patriots get the stop. But so far, just 2 points coming by DeBono here in the quarter for Mayport CG. Perkins to Johnson, reversing it now to Kitchen. Kitchen taking the screen. Little pick and pop action to DeBono. DeBono gives it now to Weaver. Weaver with the basketball. There to Bricker Johnson as on the guard is Finn Doctor. DeBono left-handed side. DeBono gives it back to Kitchen. He'll rise. Three-pointer on the way. That'll go long. And a rebound here for Valley City. Tegan Zahn gets the loose ball. Finn Doctor will see it to the right-handed side. Back to Zahn. Zahn jumper from the baseline. Got it to go. Tegan Zahn has the field goal and a timeout here for Taylor Kunkel. 3:16 remaining in the first half. Highlanders lead it by 15 points.
Hey there,
we're here to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you through every financial play.
No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience. Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
3:16 to play here in this first half. The Patriots, albeit even though they're shooting 16%, you make a little 5-0-6-0 run, you're back within single digits. That's the plan for Taylor Kunkel's team before the half. Well, for Valley City, how much can you pour it on here? Try to see if you can get up by 20 or more before you get to intermission. Little flex offense here for the Patriots after the timeout. Open shot, DeBono. 3! Tickles a twine. Noah DeBono now with 7. After the timeout there for Taylor Kunkel, able to run a good offensive set. Get DeBono open for a three-pointer. Much needed field goal there for the Patriots. They have 4 field goals, 2 in both quarter. Mayport CG will get tabbed with a foul. Foul will come across as this one will be on the Patriots with Wyatt Perkins, his second, team's second, as Valley City here with Bryson Heck will inbound the basketball. Heck on the baseline leaves this one to Madsen with the cut and count it. Mike and Madsen now with 7. Foul will be coming across here on Cross Kitchen, his first, team's third, as Kitchen will check out. Coming in will be Doctor, and 24-10, and just like that, the Highlanders with a chance to add on to their lead here to try to make it back up to 15. And by the 9 of Dieterle so far in this half. Madsen with 7. Shot will be off the mark. Rebound here by Madsen as he stays with it. Bryson Heck, right-handed side to Madsen. Madsen with the dribble, able to spin. Madsen, nice spin move. Oh, he hit his defender with the B button. Madsen now with 9. 26-10, and just when you think that, hey, Mayport CG hits a 3, you get back within a nice little margin. Boom, a couple of possessions here for the Highliners to get it back to 16. Dabano on the baseline. Bryson Heck is there, gets the steal. Then there's a foul here on the Patriots with Bricker Johnson. That's going to be his 3rd. Taylor Kunkel's team will pick up the foul. Team's 4th of the half, and Taylor Kunkel will bring back in Cross Kitchen here to try to sub back in, and we'll see Valley City in the front court with Mike and Madsen. Madsen leaves it to Tegan Zahn. Zahn back to Madsen here, left-handed side to Doctor. Doctor on the interior to Dieterle. Dieterle on the kick to Zahn. Again, they're face guarding Heck, so you get a chance to drive and kick some open spaces here for the Highliners with everybody else. Doctor to Heck. He'll rise. He'll shoot three-pointer. That'll be long. Rebound here, won by Dieterle as he takes it away from Dabano. Madsen with the pass. This one works its way to Doctor. Doctor crossing over. Dribble, pullback. Doctor jumper from the baseline. No. Rebound comes down to Doctor. That's Connor. Doctor to Doctor. How do you do, Doctor? 26-10. Jumper on the way for Johnson. That'll go short. Rebound, though, for Bricker. Bricker going to attack the paint. This one to Judish. Jumper from 14. Partially deflected, but right to a teammate here for the Patriots with Wyatt Perkins. Perkins gets on the board. As we'll see Valley City here with Mike and Madsen pushing this one in the front court to Tegan Zahn. Zahn crossing over, able to spin on the baseline. Zahn with the tough shot, no. Rebound for Dabano. Dabano wants to get out and gallop and run. Bounce pass to Perkins. Perkins to the paint. Perkins off the window, good for 2. Wyatt Perkins has 4. Patriots back within 12. Valley City here in the front court. We'll see this with Finn Doctor. Doctor the right-handed side to Madsen. Madsen gives this one now to Heck. Heck with the dribble. Heck to the baseline now for Valley City. Dieterle posting up on the interior. Dieterle trying to get the ball. Tegan Zahn with it. Zahn with the skip to Doctor. Doctor back to Madsen here. Mikan with it on the interior, able to spin. Madsen, 10-footer, will be short. Rebound for Dabano. And Dabano and the Patriots make a stop and don't look now. Mayport CG with a chance to make it to 9 or 10 with a made field goal here. Dabano, left-handed side to Johnson. Back to Dabano. Dabano goes between the legs. Dabano dribble pullback. Three-pointer gets fouled. And Dabano will head to the line to shoot 3. Tegan Zahn will pick up the foul, his first, team's second. And Dabano will go to line for some free tosses. 4.5 seconds to play in half number 1. This is the Division B, Division A matchup in the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament. The lone A versus B matchup here on the day. 3 of them, albeit in the tournament. Valley City won a Division B matchup against White Shield as the only Division A team here. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Dabano. He'll have 2 more. Dabano on the second will miss long. And we'll get 1 more toss here for Dabano. So Dabano will try to collect himself and get this free throw in. Second one. Third one is also missed. Rebound for Dieterle. Madsen with 3 seconds, with 2 seconds. This one to beat the horn. Got it! To beat the horn. Mike and Madsen goes the other way. And that's how we'll end our first half of play. 29-14, and the Highliners with a 15-point lead as we go to half here from the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moll. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
A friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Gear up for the winter season with heated glove and boot liners to heated stadium seats, body wraps, and scarves. Plus, Lemoore Drugstore has a Nebo car jump starter with an air compressor and power ports. You can also keep your refreshments cold or food warm with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more, go to LemooreDrugstore.com or stop in and check us out.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
As we take a look at the first half numbers at the half, 29-14 Valley City after a Mike and Madsen beating the horn three-pointer as we go to the half. Valley City 15 points in the first, 14 in the second. Mayport CG 5 points in the first quarter and 9 points in quarter number 2. First half numbers look like this. The Highlanders 13 of 28 shooting from the floor, 2 of 6 from the land of 3 and 1 of 4 from the free throw line. 21 rebounds, 7 assists to 3 turnovers for Valley City. Mayport CG 6 of 24 shooting from the field at 2 of 11 from the land of 3 and 0 of 3 from the free throw line. 15 rebounds, 3 assists to 6 turnovers here for Mayport CG. Individual numbers. Highlanders led by the 12 points of Mike and Madsen and 3 rebounds, 2 main triples. 9 points, 9 rebounds for Dieterle. Did all his scoring in the first quarter play, but almost with a double-double in the opening half. 4 points, 2 rebounds for Bryson Heck. 2 points, 4 boards for Tegan Zahn, and 2 points, 2 rebounds for Finn Doctor. Again, the Highlanders led by the 12 of Mike and Madsen. Mayport CG here led by the 7 points of Noah DeBano, 7 points and 7 rebounds, looking for another double-double performance here in the BCT. 4 points and 3 rebounds for Wyatt Perkins, then 3 points here for Cross Kitchen off the bench with a made triple. Rebounds, 2 for Connor Doctor, also in the game, 1 point for 1 rebound and 1 steal for Bricker Johnson here as well, and 2 rebounds for Sam Weaver. Again, the Patriots led by the 7 of Noah DeBano. Winner of this game will play the championship on a Saturday at 4:30. Loser will play for third at 3 o'clock. That's a look at the first half numbers. When we come back, we'll recap what happened earlier today here at the BCT in the consolation semifinals. That is next.
I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
That winter weather have you feeling Make it less with the help of Mayport Hardware. They've got all the tools, tips, and tricks to make the most of your winter safety, projects, and fun. When the temps get too harsh to be outdoors, Mayport Hardware's games and toys can keep your family's spirits up. There's all kinds of ways to turn the of winter into yeah! Make memories this year with the help of Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center. Well, some breaking news in the National Football League for Minnesota Vikings fans.
The Vikings-Rams playoff game on Monday has been moved to Glendale, Arizona because of wildfires in the Los Angeles area, so they are moving that game to out of state and Arizona as well. So the game will still be played on Monday, but the Vikings-Rams will not play at SoFi Stadium. They will make their way to Arizona due to wildfires. Earlier today here from the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament Consolation Semifinal, a good one to open up the day with White Shield and Waimea Lidgerwood, a back-and-forth game. White Shield won 72-67. The Warriors with 4 players in double digits in their 5-point win. Sitting Dog with 19 points to lead the floor for the Warriors, while for Waimea Lidgerwood, they had 5 players with 10 or more points, led by the 15 of Hunter Dunn. Also in the consolation semifinals, Maple River with a 68-27 win over the Enderlin Eagles. Raiders with 4 players in double digits, led by the 20 points of Carter Bosch, the double-double of Kobe Wisniewski, 14 points and 11 rebounds. Enderlin led by the 9 points of Carson Gruba and the 9 points of Aiden Chamberlain. So on Saturday, 7th-place game will feature Enderlin against Waimea Lidgerwood at noon. Then the Consolation Championship at 1:30 will feature Maple River and the White Shield Warriors. Again, that's a look at what happened earlier today. A reminder, after the conclusion of this game, we will get to Barnes County North and Lemoore Litchfield Marion. That'll be tipping off here in about an hour or so from Valley City. It's 29-14 Highlanders as we get you ready for the second half next here from the Bubble.
I'm James Jensen with RE/MAX Now, where we make the process of buying and selling property easy. This is Don. He's recently been thinking about selling his house. Here are the top 5 struggles Don is most likely to encounter. Number 1, pricing.
Somebody buy my house.
Number 2, the marketing.
Number 3, the negotiation.
4, the paperwork. And number 5, the closing. We can help with that. So when you want to find Realty Now, choose RE/MAX Now. Go to findrealtynow.com.
By that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsborough.
You know, parenting is hard for all of us. And so providing those little resources that we can share for those conversations that are hard to have and to kind of be that icebreaker for both professionals, parents, and then open up that conversation to the more engaging conversation that's needing to be had.
Being a parent myself, oftentimes it's the simple things that make a difference.
As a busy parent myself, just engaging with your kids, making it an everyday thing so they know that you're there, they can always come to you when those difficult situations do arise.
Contact Trail District Health Unit in Hillsborough for more information.
Looking for a college experience where you can get a degree and make a difference? Valley City State University is the top public regional college in North Dakota, as ranked by U.S. News and World Report. Visit today at vcsu.edu/visit.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. 29-14 Valley City out in front over the Mayport CG Patriots. Valley City coming off a 14-12 season from a year ago in which they made the State A Division basketball tournament. Mayport CG went 8-15 last season. 2 years going 16-8, finishing 4th place in Region 2. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you for our second half of play. Winner again with a date in the BCT Championship on Saturday. With it on the crossovers, Connor Doctor leaves this one now to the right wing to Bricker Johnson. Johnson looking backdoor with it on the find. This one off the window for 2 to Wyatt Perkins. And so you start a second half if you're the Patriots, getting the scoring column early as they're back within 13 points. Highliners with Bryson Heck after blowing out the shoes in the first quarter. We'll see an over and back with Dieterle and Heck. Turnover, that'll be the 4th of the game here for Valley City. Mayport CG very much in this contest, even though, again, they couldn't get much going in an offensive rhythm consistently in the first half, but you're still very much within a strikers or a puncher's chance as Weaver trying to get by Dieterle. Dieterle got a little bit of a block on it. Rebound goes down to Tegan Zahn, and Heck will see this one now for Valley City in the front court. Dieterle reverses it, right-handed side. Looking back door was Madsen, and DeBono gets the tip, and this one pinballs off of, this will be off of 22, Brooker Johnson of Mayport CG. Good hustle there by Finn Doctor of Valley City. Nice intimate setting here inside the bubble. If you're a fan of college basketball, they'll have collegiate basketball tomorrow hosting Mayville State. Mayor's Cup when it comes to football between those two rivals. Ball will go left-handed side. Ball will go on the interior to Dieterle, now to Bryson Heck. Heck will see this one to the baseline. A couple of dribbles. Nice little slip pass to Dieterle. Dieterle high off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Weaver. Outlet the other side for Mayport CG as Doctor pushing this one to DeBono. DeBono on the paint, able to spin to Weaver. Weaver to the left-handed side for the Patriots. Crossing over for Doctor. Gives this one now to Weaver. Weaver at the free throw line driving. That's going to be an offensive charge. Offensive charge here on the Patriots. Weaver will pick up his second, team's first of the quarter. And the Highlanders make another defensive stand. Least amount of points scored this season for Mayport CG. That was in their opener against a Division A opponent in Thompson, was 38 points. Bryson Heck to the baseline. Heck going high off the window. Heck able to finish for two. Taylor Kunkel asking for a call or particularly maybe a charge. Nothing was granted on that one as this will go to DeBono. DeBono at the left wing taking a dribble here. DeBono looking for a teammate. Perkins posting up on the inside. Bricker Johnson will see this one. Johnson back to Weaver here to the left wing to DeBono. DeBono taking the screen. He'll rise. Three-pointer on the way. Got it to go. Noah DeBono now in double digits with 10. And here's the margin if you're Mayport CG. Can you get it to single digits? 31-19, Bryson Heck being hounded here by Johnson, who has to play smart with those three personal fouls. Ball will go left-handed side now to Madsen up top. Madsen reverses on the spin. Mikan with the driving kick to Doctor. Doctor with the floater off the window. No, rebound will be tapped out, and this one will eventually go to Tegan Zahn. It's on the deck. It's still loose. Doctor with it on the baseline here now to Heck. Heck with a jumper from three on the way. This will go long, and Johnson sees this one before it goes out of play. Patriots get the stop. Now can they get the score? 2 points in the quarter for the Highlanders so far. 5 here for the Patriots. DeBono's pass gets deflected by Madsen on a bounce. Our officials here tonight of Roger Kozowski, Ron Nudell, and Kirk Olson, our three-man crew. 5:11 here in this third quarter of play. Highlanders lead it by 12. Johnson to the near side to Connor Doctor. Doctor will see this one, gives it to DeBono. DeBono with a couple of dribbles, pulls up from 15. DeBono gets another one. DeBono now's got 12, and again, here it is for the Patriots. You trim it to 10. A little full court token pressure defense as Finn Doctor here for Valley City brings it in the front court. Doctor goes behind the back to the baseline now as this will be to Madsen. Madsen backdoor on the find. Nice little cut there for Bryson Heck for two. Heck's got 8. You're face guarding, which means you're going to be over-aggressive a little bit on the face guard, so Bryson Heck's been able to do a nice job setting up the back cut when it's there. DeBono, 3! There's the single digits. Oh, DeBono's heating up. He's got 8 in the quarter and 15 in the game. Heck at the left wing. Heck on the baseline here. With it on the skip to Tegan Zahn. Now to Madsen. Madsen, a little cradle rock, able to drive. Heck on the baseline. Saves the ball from going out of bounds. It's tapped out of bounds there for Connor Doctor. 33-24 as Mayport CG finally able to climb over that hill of double digits. How can they keep getting closer? Highlanders looking for the answer field goal here. Madsen. We'll see this one to Zahn. Zahn with single digits, not a Heck. Heck to Madsen. He'll rise. Three-pointer for Mikan. That'll be off the rim. Rebound for Dieterle. That's his 10th of the game. Right-handed side goes to Zahn. Zahn now to Heck on the right baseline. Heck ripping it through on Johnson. Able to make his way to the short corner. Shot no. Rebound. Dieterle. Putback is short. And he'll get DeBono with a loose ball. DeBono near sideline to Bricker Johnson. Back to DeBono. Able to reverse it to Perkins. Perkins crossing over left to right. Perkins uses up that dribble. Perkins looking for a teammate, finds Doctor. Doctor saves it before it goes out of bounds to Johnson. Back to Doctor here inside the paint. Nice little slip pass across to Perkins, who stays with it off the window for 2. Wyatt Perkins now with 8, and the Patriots see this one on the deck with Madsen. A turnover for Valley City. Patriots leave it. This one goes to Johnson across the paint to Perkins. That's how you pass the basketball. Perkins in double digits with 10, and the Patriot faithful on their feet in Valley City. The Patriots back within 5 with 3:05 left in the third.
Weimar Auto is your hometown auto and egg part store. Their dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto has supplies from hardware and plumbing to agriculture solutions to local specialty products, and sells and installs tires. Weimar Auto will strive to give you the best service at the greatest value possible. For shop hours, specials, or auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
33-28, Highliners with the advantage here with just over 3 minutes to play in the third quarter, as it's a 14-4 run here for the Patriots to begin the second half of play. All the points being scored by DeBono and Perkins as well. Full court pressure defense by the Patriots. Finn Doctor brings in the front court. Doctor loses. It's on the deck after the timeout from Jim McDaniel, and Doctor able to throw it off the left shoe of Wyatt Perkins. Valley City with 2 timeouts remaining. Patriots have 4, but the tables have turned here in this second half. Patriots going to get anything going offensively on this side of the gym in the first half, and that's what we're seeing Valley City here in the third quarter. Bryson Heck, he'll rise. Left wing 3, that'll go long. Rebound to Case Judish. Don't look now, made field goal. It's a 1-possession game. DeBono crossing over. DeBono loses it. Defensive stand here for Doctor. Bryson Heck runs into him as they give this one up the floor to Tegan Zahn. Layup no. Heck able to stay with it for Valley City. Now to Doctor, to Zahn here. Zahn will rise from 12 feet. Got it to go. Tegan Zahn, we've seen him do it in the first half and the second from that right baseline. He's got 4. Wyatt Perkins going down the paint. This one's going to be a block on the way by Dieterle. As you'll see this on the baseline here. As this will go on the baseline here for the Patriots with Case Judish. And Judish to inbound the basketball here, as this one will go to Bricker Johnson. Johnson left pocket 3. That's going to go long. Rebound here as Dieterle rips it away from his own teammate in Mike and Madsen. Finn Doctor weaving his way into the paint. There's a steal. Johnson and Doctor get on the deck. Oh, what a find to DeBono. DeBono hanging. This one will be a blocking foul. DeBono will head to the free throw line. Good hustle by Doctor, and alongside there with Johnson. Johnson wins the battle, and the Highlanders pick up a foul with Tegan Zahn. That'll be his second and the team's first of the third quarter. DeBono to shoot 2. Free throw attempt is up and off the mark. DeBono so far again with 15. Second free throw attempt on the way here for DeBono. This one is up, and that is good. So DeBono now with 16 points, 1 of 5 from the free throw line, but the Patriots are back within 2 possessions. Dieterle gives this one to Finn Doctor. Doctor at the left wing here for the Highlanders. Back to Heck. Man pressure defense by the Patriots. Ball goes to Doctor on the baseline here. Trying to cut open is Valley City. 4 out, 1 in. The one is Dieterle. Here goes Doctor. Doctor off the window, no. Rebound as Dieterle stays with it for Valley City. Now to Zahn, driving kick action to Heck. Heck with the left baseline triple on the way. That'll go long. Dieterle, though, with another rebound. Back to Heck. Heck's going to drive on this time, and Heck can get it to go. Goes on to Bono. Hexkin double digits with 10, 37-29, and Dieterle racking up the rebounds. We got him down for 13 points. Ball will go now to the Patriots here with Wyatt Perkins. Perkins able to cross. Look at the spin on the step through, and we'll see a traveling violation here on Mayport CG. Turnover on the Patriots. Substitution as Connor Doctor will come in for Cross Kitchen. Highlanders stemming the tide right now well, as they have a little 4-0 run here for Valley City over the last 2 minutes of game action. Substitution as Case Judas will come back in. Highlanders with it with Bryson Heck in the backcourt. Heck will see this one, guarded by Wyatt Perkins, tapped out of bounds. Last touch here by Perkins. Substitution is coming in will be Andrew Sikora here for Valley City. Who's coming out will be Tegan Zahn. Highlanders inbound this one with Finn Doctor into the front court. Sikora on the baseline now to Dieterle. Back now to left-handed side of Madsen. Madsen's going to hit the deck out of bounds, and this one will be off of Mayport CG. And a little bit more tough a road to hoe here for Valley City in this third quarter offensively. And give credit, Mayport CG providing the pressure, getting in the passing lanes. Bryson Heck has 6 of the 8 points for the Highlanders here in the second half. Bounce pass on the backup. Madsen shot gets rejected by DeBotto, out of play. And if you're going to play up the line, if you're Mayport CG, Valley City will need that Princeton style of back cut to continue, because they've been able to get bounce passes, good looks. But they're going to have to continue to do that. But when you got a guy like DeBotto who's protecting the paint, it's almost like going into a vortex. As this will go right-handed side to Mike and Madsen. Madsen here taking it to Heck. Heck with a couple of dribbles. Dribble pull back, right pocket three. Heck, this one off the iron. Rebound tapped down the hands of Connor Doctor. Doctor will see this. Doctor on the pass to Weaver. Weaver taking a couple of dribbles. Weaver on the attack, and then Weaver lost it. Looking for the bounce pass across to Wyatt Perkins, but then he just brought the ball with him and then just couldn't get that one across. With 24.5 seconds left to play, we'll get a timeout on the floor. This one will be with Taylor Kunkel late in the third on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IREinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
High school basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. Been some good games so far here in day number 2. The first one went right down to the wire with Whitemare Lidgerwood, and alongside with them, with the White Shield Warriors, Maple River able to take down Enderlin. And here so far in our first semifinal, it's some good basketball. It's foul here will be on Connor Doctor, his first, team second. Story of the game is really the first 2 minutes. Valley City got up 7-0. The Patriots could never come back and take a lead or tie. They were down 15-5 after the first quarter, but slowly trying to dig out of this hole. We'll see what Valley City can do to end this third. Ball right-handed side to Finn Doctor. Doctor at the wing, gives it now to Heck. Heck with it at the top of the key, 6 seconds. Heck gives this one to score. There's a steal. Doctor goes the other side. It's a 2-on-1 to Perkins. Perkins to beat the horn. That will go short, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. Valley City saw a 14 make that 15-point lead cut down to 8 as we go to the fourth here on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
High school basketball here, the final 8 minutes of our first semifinal. Make sure you stay tuned with us on our post-game shows. We'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, take a look at the foul numbers, and hear from a victorious member of the winning team, then get you ready for semifinal number 2. Bryson Heck trying to get open. Dieterle with Doctor, Madsen, and Zahn, the original starting 5 here for Valley City. Nice slip pass inside to Dieterle. Block shot by DeBono. But we do get a foul, and the foul will come across on the help by Weaver. Weaver's going to pick up his third, team's first, and Dieterle will head to the free throw line. Dieterle with 9 points in a blink of an eye in the first quarter has yet to score since. But does have 13-14 rebounds here on the night. Trying to get a double-double for Dieterle. Free throws off the mark. Dieterle 18 points, 15 rebounds in the win against White Shield. Wants to get into double digits here for the Highlanders. Free throw attempt number 2 for Dieterle is good. There's the double-double. So back-to-back double-doubles for the 6'7 junior center. Valley City leads it by 9. Still a 3-possession game here. Mayport CG did what they had to do in the third quarter, which was get it to single digits. Now it's about trying to get to one possession as quick as you can. Ball will go to DeBono. DeBono left-handed side to Weaver. Weaver at the wing, back up top. This one will go in the hands of Connor Doctor. Connor Doctor slipping his way. Oh, like Jake the Snake to the paint. Connor Doctor with a field goal. 38-31. Football's on the mind as you got Notre Dame and Penn State here tonight. Foul will be on Mayport CG. Bricker Johnson, that's going to be his 4th. Team's 2nd. Here this fourth quarter as the Patriots will make a substitution as Cross Kitchen will check in for Bricker Johnson. Bryson Heck to inbound it here after this full court pressure defense. As you'll see, Mike and Madsen has some numbers for Valley City. It's a 5-on-4. Heck leaves it left-handed side to Finn Doctor. Doctor back to Heck. Heck with the basketball. Doctor on the baseline here. Doctor taking the screen by Heck. Doctor going to the paint. Doctor, no. Rebound. Dieterle put back, and there's a foul. Dieterle is just owning the window here for the Highlanders. Foul will come across on the Patriots. Noah DeBono will pick up his 2nd, a team's 3rd. As this season goes, it'll be interesting to see what Dieterle's numbers will be as we get about a month from now, as he is well on pace to have a consistent double-double style of performance. Just with his size, you got to pay attention to shooters like Madsen. You got to pay attention to a guy like Bryson Heck. Zahn and Doctor fill their roles nicely, as Jim McDaniel really has gone with about 5 guys for the majority of the game. While for Taylor Kunkel, he's gone with 7. Ball will get tapped out here to Madsen. 2nd chance now for the Highlanders. Here's a rip through by Heck, and Heck's going to see a block shot. DeBono will come up with it, and Mayport CG will play this one as Heck hits the deck hard the other side. DeBono to the baseline here to Weaver. Weaver gives it up top as they rip it through here for Mayport CG, and then we'll see a whistle as they will check Bryson Heck here. As Heck will have to get subbed out. Sikora will check in. So they allow it to play there if someone is down on the other side, but once essentially the advantage is done, then it's up to the officials to call a timeout. Once you get that ball reversal, that's pretty much when they'll start calling a timeout there. So able to reset. Kitchen right pocket 3. That'll be off the iron. Ball tapped out to Sikora, who's nearly inserted into the game. Highlanders will see this one back to Sikora here. To the right wing using that dribble. Valley City and Mayport CG both with 3 timeouts remaining. Mike and Madsen bounce past Sikora. Sikora rips it through, and this will be a foul on the floor. And that's the last foul the Patriots had to give before it's the bonus. DeBono will pick up his 3rd. So for Mayport CG, 3 on Weaver, 3 on DeBono, and 4 on Bricker Johnson. Patriots will see Valley City quickly bringing back Heck back into the game. Highlanders on the inbounds here with Tegan Zahn. Zahn pops a pass to Heck. Heck at the right wing gives this one now to Madsen. Madsen takes a couple of dribbles on the crow hop back to Heck. He'll rise. He'll shoot the 3. Yes, sir. Bryson Heck now with 13 points. And the Highlanders lead it by double digits. DeBono here in the front court now for the Patriots. Stagnant offense for Mayport CG. Ball goes right-handed side to Weaver. Weaver at the right wing. Perkins posting up on the interior. Dieterle comes down to help, and Dieterle gets a steal. Highliners with Bryson Heck able to spin on Perkins. Ankle cross. Leaves it left-handed side to Doctor. Doctor at the free throw line goes across the paint, and the Patriots get a steal by Weaver. Mayport CG and Taylor Kunkel wants a timeout here at 5:34 to play the fourth. We'll break with them. Highliners lead it by 11 on the Bank North scoreboard.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and the 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
High school hoops tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. 42-31 Valley City out in front, 5:34 to play here in this fourth quarter. It's the Barnes County Tournament 106th annual tournament here, dating back to 1917. As Mayport CG will see this one. Bricker Johnson. Johnson crossing over here to Perkins. Perkins comes into a stop looking for Johnson. Bounce pass now to Judish. Judish will rise. College range 3 on the way. This one will be off the front iron. No. Bryson Heck gets the rebound. 3 Patriots are around him. Dabano trying to save it as he hits the deck, but can't fault the hustle there by Noah Dabano as he hit the deck. He just had the ball out of bounds for a moment, but able to allow the Patriots to reset defensively. Highliners again in the bonus from here on out if the Patriots do commit a foul. Doctor, front court, sees this one now to Madsen. Patriots, as they've done throughout the majority of the game, man-to-man defense. Tegan's on left-handed side to Doctor. Dieterle posting up on the interior as they have the 4 out, 1 in. Dieterle looking to repost here on Case Judish. Leaves it left-handed side to Finn Doctor. Back now to Heck, to the baseline. Doctor, he'll rise. 3-pointer on the way. That'll go long. But a rebound for Tegan Zahn. Zahn with a slip pass to Dieterle. Dieterle brings it back out to Madsen as Zahn hits the deck. As you'll see Valley City with Finn Doctor on the step. Gives it now to Heck. He'll rise into a 3-pointer, and Heck buries another one. His 4th 3 of the tournament. He's got 16, and the Highlanders lead it by 14. Mayport CG held to just 2 points so far here in this quarter. Foul will be on Finn Doctor, his second, and the team's first. Highlanders 8 points in the quarter, 2 field goals beyond the arc by Hecht, and 2 free throws by Dieterle. Connor Doctor with 2 points so far in the quarter here for Mayport CG, and the Patriots, similar to what they were doing in the first quarter, getting a little bit tougher to score here in this fourth, but Johnson making his way off the window, able to attack for 2. Johnson with his first field goal of the night, his first bucket, his first points, all of that and the above. At the 4-minute mark here, Patriots got to continue to work, take some chances now defensively as Heck with a shot fake, leaves it. Madsen rising, 3-pointer left wing. This one can't get the shooter's roll. Ball gets tapped down the hands of Johnson. Patriots and Johnson in the front court here as Bricker uses up that dribble, finds it to Wyatt Perkins. Perkins crossing over. Perkins able to spin as he does up and over the pass to Johnson. Johnson making his way, driving kick. Judish, 3-pointer coming. Judish 3, can't get it. Rebound here underneath will end up with the hands of Finn Doctor. Heck into the front court now for Valley City. As he is, Heck thought about a 3-pointer, able to give it back up top to Tegan Zahn. Zahn right-handed side. Dieterle posting up on the interior. Madsen on the inside, and this will be a foul. Case Judish will pick up the foul. That'll be his first. And we'll see the bonus from here on out. Regardless, it was in the act of shooting. Madsen so far, 5 of 7 from the free throw line entering play today in this tournament. Is 0 for 1 here tonight, but does have 12 points in the game. Free throw attempt is up, and this one will rattle out as Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and Barnes County North fans are making their way here into this W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. Nice crowd on hand for the semifinals. Free throw attempt here for the second one is good. So Matson makes the game to a 13-point margin. Patriots with Dabano here in the front court. Dabano's had 16, had nearly half of the points for the Patriots this evening. Johnson, couple of dribbles. Johnson able to go off the window for two. Bricker Johnson with a downhill attack style mentality here the last couple of possessions, and a timeout for Taylor Kunkel. 2:53 to play here in the fourth. It's 46-35 on your liveevent.com.
This is Chris from Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Winter Conference 2025 is Wednesday, January 22nd at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. You can register at planterdoc.com. Engineers, agronomists, and product experts will share insights focused on improving farm operations. Stay ahead of the curve by learning how to maximize your efficiency in the field with solutions for every season. Register for Winter Conference 2025 at planterdoc.com.
High school basketball here on your liveevent.com. Time on the floor for head coach Taylor Kunkel's club. As the Patriots down by 11, all about at this particular time, how much can they do in terms of trying to stretch this game. You don't need to foul by any stretch, but you can probably play another possession or two straight up, but then you got to score. If you don't, then it's probably about stretching this game out with the foul situation. Bryson Heck will see this in the front court. Heck at the left wing, getting guarded there by Perkins. Perkins trying to get the steal, instead picks up the foul. Perkins will pick up his third, and Heck will head to the free throw line to shoot two. So foul here with two free throws upcoming for Valley City. Patriots able to get it to 33-28 in the 3:05 mark in the third quarter. It was a 14-4 run to start the half for Mayport CG. Valley City able to answer, balloon the lead back up to 8 then going into the fourth quarter. And since then, Valley City been playing kind of with that 8-point to 12-point margin for most of the latter part here of the fourth. Free throw attempt is off. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Heck. Gets it to go now with 17. Bryson, 26 points, 5 rebounds in the win against White Shield. Will add on to those numbers here without a question in game number 2 of the BCT. Dabano at the left wing, guarded there by Dieterle. Help comes Judish, open left wing three on the way. Judish, shot no. Rebound tapped out to Perkins. Perkins trying to go back up with it. Bounce pass across the paint to Dabano, and this will be a jump ball. The arrow will favor Mayport CG. So you see this on the floor here for the Patriots with Connor Doctor. Doctor will see this one. Patriots trying to get someone open as they do it. Dabano. Dabano will step into a deep three-pointer from 25 feet. Short rebound, and Johnson will hit the padding on the baseline here out of bounds. As Mayport CG full court pressure defense. Sikora will see this one. Sikora gives this in the backcourt now to Doctor. Here comes the double. Johnson and Doctor on the deck. Bryson Heck comes up with it, throws it up the floor, and we'll see a turnover here. As you'll see Doctor, that's Connor into the paint. Now to Johnson here. Johnson on the baseline, gives this to Perkins. Perkins with a couple of dribbles, and we'll see a foul, and this will be in the act of shooting. So Wyatt Perkins will head to the free throw line. He's 3 of 4 in the tournament so far. Foul will be assessed on Valley City. That'll be their second of the quarter. Mike and Madsen picks up his first. 2 free throw attempts again for Perkins. Perkins' free throw attempt number 1 is long. Substitution as Tegan Zahn will check in here for Valley City. Highlanders with 3 timeouts remaining. Mayport CG has 1. Next jump ball will favor the Highlanders. Free throws still go awry for Perkins. It's going to be a little bit of the story of this game for the Patriots. They're just 1 of 7 from the free throw line here tonight. Matson will see this. right wing. Here comes a double. Bryson Heck double now on the short corner. With it is Connor Doctor able to get on the floor. Turnover. Wyatt Perkins is passed by. Madsen was deflected. Perkins stays with it. Leaves this one now to Judish. Judish can't get it to go. Little fadeaway there from 10 feet, from 5 feet. Perkins then throws it out of bounds off of Tegan Zahn. So good job by Madsen getting one deflection. Highlanders get back well defensively and don't make it an easy layup opportunity for Judish. Patriots will see this one for DeBono. DeBono at the top of the key. DeBono looking for a three-pointer. Heck will come out on that. Johnson at the left wing. Johnson will go hard down the paint. Johnson leaves it to Judish. 10-footer, yes. Judish with his first field goal. Another timeout here for Taylor Kunkel to stop the clock with 74 seconds to play here in the fourth.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
47-37. Here in this fourth quarter of play, full court pressure defense by the Patriots. They got to try to turn the Highlanders over. Highlanders able to break the press nicely. Now they can just control the clock. They don't need anything in terms of a quick shot. Possession and time is on their side. Foul will come across here on Connor Doctor, his second, and Madsen will head to the free throw line, trying to ice this game away here for Valley City. Patriots 37% from the floor at 16 of 43. Highlanders at 38% from the floor. They've shot 7 more attempts here for Valley City. As you will see, this free throw is up and good for Madsen. Also, Valley City hasn't been perfect from the free throw line, but they're 2 of 4, 3 of 6, 4 of 8. Now 5 of 9 from the free throw line here in this fourth quarter. Free throw attempts. I'll make him 5 of 10. We'll be in and out. Rebound comes down to Perkins. Mayport CG. DeBono taking the screen. DeBono will step into a three-pointer left of the key three. That'll go short. Long rebound here for Bricker Johnson. Now to Perkins. Perkins right wing three on the way. That'll go long. It's still loose, and eventually Madsen comes up with it. And a foul here on Mayport CG as Madsen will head back to the free throw line. Doctor picks up his third as Madsen now with 14 points on the night. Heads back to the stripe. Valley City, this could be their season low in scoring. Their season low was against Devils Lake, albeit just 4 games, was 54. Well, Mayport CG, their season low in scoring was 38 against Thompson in their season opener. As Madsen, free throw attempt is up and in. Second free throw attempt on the way here. As Valley City putting this game a little bit out of stretch from the free throw line. Next one is up and good as well. Madsen now with 16. Highlanders lead it at 50-37. Mayport CG with Bricker Johnson at the right wing. Johnson able to spin. Here comes a double. Madsen comes up with a steal. And you'll see Madsen giving this one to Heck. Heck in the front court, about a half-second differential between shot clock and the game clock here as Heck making his way to the baseline. Double, no-look pass now to Finn Doctor. Doctor's just going to dribble this one out for Valley City. Using up that dribble now to Dieterle. Dieterle gives this one to Heck. Heck will dribble this to the left wing, and Valley City, as their girls basketball team, the boys will able to make the championship game. Girls able to defeat Northern Cass in the title. We'll see who Valley City will have to play between Barnes County North or Lemoore Litchfield Marion tomorrow in the championship, as the Patriots will inbound the basketball as they do. DeBono We'll get this one quickly with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Dabano will step into a three. Good if it goes. It's good. Dabano hits another three, scores in every quarter, and finishes with 19 points for the Patriots, but it'll come up a little bit short as the Valley City Highlanders, with a 10-point victory, improved to now 3-1 on the season. One for the Mayport CG Patriots. They will drop to 2-4. Our post-game show is coming up around the corner. Again, your final on the Bank North scoreboard. It is the Valley City Highlanders with a 50-40 win. Post-game show is coming up next.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Looking for a college experience where you can get a degree and make a difference? Valley City State University is the top public regional college in North Dakota, as ranked by U.S. News and World Report. Visit today at vcsu.edu/visit.
Join us here on our post-game show from the bubble in Valley City. Bryson Heck, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game for the Highlanders, as Valley City winners by 10, able to get to the BCT Championship. Bryson, congratulations. Obviously a good defensive first quarter. You guys never trailed in this game, got up 15-5. What did you see from your team from the tip to kind of control this game and make your way to the championship?
Yeah, we were swinging the ball pretty well right away, and they were picking me up full court, so I was trying to do everything I could to get my teammates open, setting screens and all that stuff. But we moved around well, we moved the ball well, and that helped us out a lot.
Yeah, Wyatt Perkins was face guarding you. He probably knows what type of gum that you have at the end of the day. Take us through the blown shoe situation. I know it doesn't happen often, but you're at midcourt there. You go down, you kind of look down, you see the shoelaces, you get the second shoe. So just kind of take us through that situation.
So I actually had a pair earlier. Our second game, I burst through a pair. And then I went that very day to Shields and got another pair. And I just broke those open today, but I actually got a free pair from that other pair I broke. And so now I'm wearing those.
Yeah, so now you're good to go, hopefully going forward for a Saturday. What does Dieterle do for you guys? I mean, another double-double. You almost expect him to do it, but 4 of 8 shooting from the floor, 11 points, 15 rebounds. What have you seen from his performance?
Yeah, he works really hard in the paint to get offensive boards and defensive boards. We got a bunch of offensive boards today, and I think he contributed to most of them. And he's really reliable when we need to get a bucket when he's got a mismatch down there. Like, we were yelling at him the whole game to just post up on the kids because they're not nearly as big as him. So just using his height to our advantage as well as his own advantage.
You know, obviously there's glue guys on the team, and one of those can be a Tegan Zahn, 4 points, 8 rebounds. He does a lot of dirty work. What do you see from Tegan's performance so far this season?
Tegan, he's really picked it up. Even just we played, 4 games? He's gotten so much better. He's starting to get all those boards, and he's got more. He's got double the rebounds as points, so that just tells you how hard he works to get those rebounds.
Final thing for me, going forward, you get ready for a championship either against Barnes County North or Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Biggest thing that you've seen from your team this week that you want to take into that championship game coming up on Saturday, Bryson, is what?
Just our determination to not settle for anything less than winning, honestly. Like keeping our leads when we get them, like when we're up 15-20, keeping those up and not letting it get within 10. And just hustling around the whole court the entire game and just never stopping.
Congratulations on the win. We'll see you in the championship coming up on Saturday.
Thank you.
Bryson Heck with us here, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We'll put a bow on this one next here from Valley City.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Again, your Enbridge Energy player of the game here, Bryson Heck, for the Valley City Highlanders, as Bryson had himself a nice performance here in this one. 17 points, 4 rebounds on 7 of 16 shooting from the floor. Also able to get 3 assists and 2 steals. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. And our Agassi Precision Egg play the contest here for the Valley City Highlanders. Eventually would be the second chance points opportunities, but also owning the window, as they were plus 13 on rebounds and eventually would go plus 8 on second chance opportunities, outscoring the Patriots 12-4 and in a 10-point margin. You can take a look at little things, and that's part of the little things that Valley City did well here over the Mayport CG Patriots. Second chance opportunity is our Agassi Precision Egg play the contest. Your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro, covers the surrounding area and more. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. The rebounds and second chance opportunities. Valley City able to shoot 19 of 50 from the floor, 4 of 15 from the land of 3, and 8 of 16 from the line. 39 rebounds to 12 assists and 10 turnovers. Patriots go 17 of 46 from the floor and 5 of 23 from beyond the arc. 1 of 7 from the free throw line. 26 rebounds, 5 assists, and 12 turnovers for the Patriots. Individually, 3 players in double digits for the Highlanders. 17 points for Bryson Heck, 16 points for Mike and Madsen with 5 rebounds. Dieterle, 11 points and 15 boards. From there, 4 points, 8 rebounds for Tegan Zahn and Finn Doctor with 2 points and 3 rebounds. Patriots up on a 19 of Noah Dabano with a double-double, 19 points and 10 rebounds, also with 4 main threes. 10 points, 5 boards for Wyatt Perkins, 4 points, 3 rebounds for Bricker Johnson, 3 points for Cross Kitchen, 2 points for Judish, 2 points, 3 rebounds for Connor Doctor. Patriots will play for a third at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Valley City will play for the championship at 4:30 coming up on Saturday afternoon, as they will take on the winner of our next semifinal between the Lobos and alongside Barnes Sky North, coming up in about 15 minutes here on your liveevent.com.